What's up, Panther Nation? It's Panther Nancy with my crow, man. We played Green Bay. You can't go up in the Lambeau Field playing the way we did. We played horrible, all sides of the ball. We couldn't give Cam the time. Cam was off himself. I knew going into this game without our nickel corners, we basically went in this game the same situation when the Cincinnati game, and there was no way we were going to win playing that way. Not against Aaron Rodgers. One thing going against Dalton. Well, we was just a Cotchery touchdown catch in overtime away from winning. This is a completely different team. Okay, they play lights out. That's a good team. I mean, to be honest, that's a damn good team. I mean, I was nervous about playing that team. You know what I mean? I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, I hope. I was hoping that we come out with a win, because a win here would have did us some good. But this team is for real. It's a real team. I mean, the last 4 teams we played, we was in Baltimore, right? Then we was home for Chicago. Then we was in Cincinnati and in Green Bay. I mean, if you were expecting to go in there and just dust these guys off, that's a tough stretch with Seattle ahead. You know what I mean? We have Seattle next week. Under the circumstances we in, this game was going to be really hard to play. This game would have been tough regardless. I mean, even if we had some key players back. But not having them back with a safety starting at nickel corner. It's one thing to blitz and have them come in, but that's line up and start there. I've seen Aaron Rodgers look for his ass. And when he found him, he got him. Just that simple. They got weapons over there. So real-ass quarterback. They played well, man. You're not going to beat them making the penalties we had. Just not beating Green Bay like that. Green Bay's a damn good team. All hats off to the Green Bay Packers fans. Congrats. Y'all dominated the game. It wasn't close at all. Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers, we got out coached, we got outplayed, we got out hustled. I just won that game. Nothing I can say but congrats and good luck going forward. As far as our team, let's not mistake what our team was. The pass rush for our team is not just what makes the defense, it's what makes our team. Not having Greg Hardy, let's not be ridiculous. If Greg Hardy was playing right now, this team be completely different. Not having Greg and Greg Hardy and Charles Johnson, that's not just what makes our team's rotation. It's rotation of having Greg Hardy, Charles Johnson, having Greg Hardy move to the inside, have Frank Alexander play the outside, having Greg Hardy dropping coverage and that kind of stuff. That makes a big difference. When you lose that kind of player, it's going to have an effect, and we haven't been able to work around it. We're still struggling. At some point, we're going to have to address the defense. Our defense is horrible right now. There is a bright spot, like I said, man. Greg Hardy and Frank Alexander are not on IR. These guys ain't hurt and they're not returning. Frank is returning in December. We don't know what's going to happen with Greg. Maybe he come, maybe he don't. But if he do, things will change when that happens. We need our nickel corners back. Having Godfrey, a strong safety starting nickel, just ain't cutting it. It wouldn't cut it for most teams. I don't want to shortchange the Green Bay Packers crow because they kicked our ass. They played a real good game. They went in and did their thing, man. You can't. It's hard to win in this league without a defense, man. And you cannot beat these elite teams without a pass rush. San Fran's seen that today. You can't. It's hard to play these elite teams, elite quarterbacks. Not teams, elite quarterbacks without a pass rush, man. I don't give a damn about your secondary. When you got a pass rush, it covers a lot of things. Our pass rush last year was serious. Harper, I'm not going to be banging on Harper. We knew who Harper was. Unfortunately, what we want to do is have Harper play the early downs and then have Charles Godfrey come in on passing situations. But with the injuries to both our starting nickel corners, we got to start Godfrey at nickel and play Harper the whole, every down. And it's been hurting him. He's not that kind of safety. You see, he's old as hell. But I do like him. I do like how he's playing. No, don't talk this Lester. Lester's not it, man. Thomas Day cool, man. He ain't supposed. If you need Thomas Daker for run support, then you shouldn't have gotten Thomas Daker. You know, our front seven is good enough when we don't have these guys that's missing. Offensively, you know, our team ain't built to play without a defense. It just ain't. We ain't got that. Oh, you want to score points? We score points. We ain't got that kind of team. We a defensive team that don't have a defense, and that's the problem. You know, there's a couple things. I'm not mad at the losses, man. Like I said, you know, we was on the road. With the 4 last games was Ravens, Chicago, Cincy, and Green Bay. It's a tough stretch, man. And those are some damn good teams. I mean, I don't know, you know. I was just hoping to get some kind of wins out the thing. So far, we got a loss, a win, a tie, a loss. You know, let's see what happens. But, you know, right now we're still number 1 in the division, and we don't know how long that's going to last. But none of us is looking better. Okay, so, but there is a bright side for it, and we just gotta hope that we could weather the storm like we kind of doing, and just hope that Greg Hardy and some of these guys come back. Man, there's a lot of guys out. When you have those kind of guys out, when then you add to the fact that both the nickel corners is out, you're gonna have a hard time winning games, man. It's just that simple. Like I said, congrats to the Green Bay Packer vid makers. Congrats to the Green Bay Packer fan base. Congrats to the Green Bay Packer team. Y'all did your thing. Good luck from here on out. Carolina Panther fans, keep your head up, man. Look at things completely. Don't get emotional, man. I mean, you know, we are where we are. You know, we got some injuries, we got some guys out, and we played sloppy. You ain't gonna win on the road against a good team like that. All right, peace.